Avengers Infinity War is no longer a two-parter, but we're still getting 2 Avengers movies? So what's that mysterious second flick gonna be? Find out on Nerdist News! Back in October 2014, Kevin Feige announced the entirety of Marvel's Phase 3 with impressive Stark-level confidence. And while plans have shifted a little since, we lost an Inhumans film, gained both a Spider-Man solo flick and an Ant-Man sequel, things have otherwise been going according to plan. And of course, that plan leads straight to a grand finale called Infinity War, which will be released in 2 parts because, hey, that's what mega franchises do these days. Thanks, Harry Potter. But wait, we got a plot twist. Turns out Avengers Infinity War might not be a 2-parter after all, because late Friday afternoon, Marvel announced that the movie we've got coming May 2018 is officially titled Avengers Infinity War, and the follow-up in summer 2019, once known as Infinity War Part 2, has now become Untitled Avengers. We know what you're thinking. So what if they change the titles, Jess? Maybe this is still a 2-part story and just thought of something cooler for part 2, like Avengers Infinity Gauntlet, or Avengers Forever, or Avengers and Robin. But tell me, friends, what if something else is afoot? What if Untitled Avengers is now being positioned as the kickoff for Phase 4? See, for a while now, the Russos have been saying that it would be misleading for the 2 movies to have Part 1 and Part 2 in their titles because they're wildly different, even though the writing team, Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely, have been working on both simultaneously. So if these movies are tied together enough to need to be written at the same time, but so different that they can't share a title, well then what are they? And in proper Nerdist News form, we've got a guess.
Yeah, we do.
So potential spoilers? Kinda, just consider this a light warning. Okay, great. That second Avengers film, let's just say we wouldn't be shocked if its title was The New Avengers. Think about it. By the time Infinity War Part 1 rolls around, we'll have had 1, Civil War, which established the secret Avengers made up mostly of characters we know from Phase 2. 2, Doctor Strange, whose solo flick is an origin story that probably won't lead him to joining the Avengers quite yet. 3, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which should finally bring the spacebound heroes to Earth so that they can fight in the Infinity War. 4, Spider-Man Homecoming, which will definitely feature Tony Stark, but likely none of the other Avengers. 5, Thor Ragnarok, which will bring Thor and Hulk back into the fold while pushing the MCU closer to its cataclysmic Phase 3 finale. And 6, Black Panther, in which our hero will struggle to maintain control over his kingdom. So, from the sound of it, there isn't really a new Avengers team uniting just yet, meaning we wouldn't be surprised to see the old guard, Thor, Hulk, Cap, Iron Man, Black Widow, and Hawkeye, take the focus. And if Infinity War is a bit of a send-off for them, maybe they'll wind up saving the Earth at a great cost, getting killed or imprisoned or something like that, which would let Marvel kick off Phase 4 with a bang, introducing audiences to a new team of heroes who joined us in Phase 3, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Black Panther, maybe Valkyrie from Thor Ragnarok, plus heroes who will appear between Infinity War and Untitled Avengers, Ant-Man, Wasp, and Captain Marvel. This team could assemble to save the old Avengers, and in doing so, convince audiences that the future of the MCU is in good hands, even as actors like Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans finish up their runs. But what do you guys think? Is Untitled Avengers actually the tee-off for an all-new, all-different Avengers team? Will it wrap up the Infinity War story but stand on its own, making a statement about the future of the MCU? Or do you think it'll just be Infinity War Part 2 dressed up with a pretty new title? Let's discuss. I think we're right, though. Bowser?
Yes?
I heard you got to host a fun little event this weekend that I was supposed to go to but couldn't go to because I couldn't find a babysitter. Tell us all about it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. We did a Facebook Live walkthrough of the new Guillermo del Toro exhibit at LACMA called At Home with Monsters, and there's going to be a full gallery up on Nerdist.com later today. We also did an interview with him that's going to go out later this week on Nerdist. And he told me in the interview that there's a haunted grandfather clock in the collection that his mother says is haunted. Yeah.
Well, we should bring the haunted mirror from Bizarre States over to the haunted clock and start slowly building a haunted living room over at LACMA.
Until ghosts just take over Burbank.
Or do a seance.
Oh yeah, let's
I
do
wonder
it.
if putting a haunted mirror against the haunted clock is the same thing as putting a haunted mirror in front of another mirror and then causing an infinite loop of haunting.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah. All right, awesome. So jealous you got to see this. Guys, check out the vid over at facebook.com/Nerdist, and I will also be sharing it to our Bizarre States Facebook page as well. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Woo.